Camera is rolling and sync, clap. So this is a little bit different to my usual setup. This is actually the first time I'm showing my face on the channel, and I feel like this piece deserves that. Today isn't a review, this is just an unboxing, and more importantly, a first reaction. I wanted to capture the moment of encountering this for the very first time without fancy filming, music, and editing tricks. And the reason for that is simple. This object is almost entirely haptic. It's all about the feeling, not the sound, not the spectacle. So the only way that I can really share that experience is through my reaction. This package arrived this morning, and I emailed Nathan, who is the creative director of Fidgimoto, and I let him know that it was here, and I had to exercise all my restraint not to open it. So I waited the whole day, and it's exactly how it came from the courier, just to prove that. This is how it came, unopened. I haven't snuck in a peek or anything, so my reaction is going to be really real. And inside is a really awesome piece that I didn't know about until I got an email saying, would you like to review it? So let's open it up and then we'll get to what it is all about. Let's do this. So, first up, the awesome people from Fidgimoto left us a card or a note that says, "Hi Matthew, thanks for checking out our Fidgimoto Vortex. We hope you love it and we look forward to chatting with you soon. Nathan." So I'm incredibly excited. The Fidgimoto wasn't on my radar at all. I didn't know about Fidgimoto at all. And it seems like they kind of appeared out of nowhere, like fully fledged, fully formed with this premium, they say, executive piece. So let's have a look. Actually move the box out the way. Okay. So we have this beautiful packaging, beautiful box that reads Fidgimoto. I really like the font, I think it's really cool. I'm a font guy. And inside we have this black velvet, and here it is. It feels really awesome in the hand. It's weighty. It's a really good size. It feels really nicely balanced. It's heavier than a fountain pen. It feels quite substantial. The first thing that I notice about it is that weight. It feels intentional, dense, calm, and it doesn't really feel like a toy at all. It feels serious. The second thing that you notice is, I suppose, the feeling, the metal. It's like really satisfying, the CNC machining. I see why they call it the Vortex now. It kind of, as you move it up and down, there's this, it's, I suppose, naturally it wants to flow. It's really beautiful. It's quite sculptural. This is the Fidgimoto Vortex. It's an executive fidget built around two core interactions, and the first is its rotation, which is so subtle, but really, really satisfying. It has 20 distinct clicks per full revolution, so that top piece revolves around, and I think the way that it fits in the hand, from pinky or ring finger through to your thumb, is like it's a perfect fit. It's exactly how you'd want to hold a fidget. That motion is designed to give tactile feedback while staying almost silent. So if I hold this right up to the microphone, you probably can't even hear that. It's really subtle, unintrusive. I think it's a really gratifying, it feels like it pulls you back to being present. I'm feeling calm just holding this. I feel like I could fidget with this continually and without being noticed. It's ideal, like for someone who has a pen and they click or twist or bump things around. I think this is an ideal piece. It's really lovely. I really like the way the metal feels in hand. The second is a gentle downward press that produces a subtle pen-like pop, so let's check that out. So it's restrained, it's purposeful, and it's really considered. And what it reminds me of is, I'm also a musician, and I've encountered mechanisms like this on amps and guitars and synthesizers, and that's what it's reminding me of. It's got this old hi-fi stereo Fender Korg feeling to it. This is right up my alley. Someone who likes to fidget, someone who appreciates music, craft, things that are well engineered. I think that this is speaking to me. I'm never one who's over exuberant or has wild emotions, but this is doing a lot. It's doing a lot internally for me. I really like it. You can hold it as if you would a pen in two hands. Fidget with the left, fidget with the right. Another thing that's really striking about it is the machining. So there's this fluted spiral that gradually fades towards the edges, and that doesn't happen by accident. That takes a lot of work. Straight lines are usually the easiest way to CNC metal, and that would be a hard straight line, but this is precision CNC work. It starts shallow, gets deeper, and it spirals, and then it tapers off towards the end. So really beautiful, really considered, and I imagine really difficult to make. And this feels and looks closer to a sculpture or something that's ornamental than a fidget. So it has a lot of visual presence, and I love that. I'm like semi-obsessed with art and architecture, and it reminds me of the pillars that you'd see in Renaissance architecture. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, so when Nathan reached out to me, he asked me if I had a color preference, because apparently these are machined from anodized aluminum, so they can change the color of the metal. And I'm a simple guy. I don't like the overstimulation of color. I like things neutral, and I think this is beautiful. I'm not regretting my choice to go with the black and the silver. I love it. I think it's really elegant, really sophisticated. It's 16 millimeters in diameter and 76 millimeters long. So it's not huge, but it's pleasant in the hand. And then 37 grams in mass, so it's not light, but it's not so weighty that it's overbearing or fatiguing. I think that this feels just right. I think attention to detail in this is incredible. I think they've thought about everything: the weight, the feel, that texture on my finger. People forget that even your first touch should leave a lasting impression, and this does. I remember being a child and wanting to feel a certain feeling on my skin, in my hands, and this does that for me. Just holding it does that for me. I think it's a beautifully crafted piece of metal. It's really cool. This one doesn't require a lot of effort. It's quite passive, but it's very pleasant, very gratifying. And I think the more that I'm holding it, the more I'm enjoying it. So when Nathan messaged me, I jumped at the opportunity, not really fully understanding what it was or who they were. I didn't understand what the purpose of this fidget was. And after researching, after understanding the intention, I realized that this is about experience. It's not about the spectacle. So you really don't understand it by looking at it. It's something that you have to really hold, or I suppose see someone doing their best to describe it to get an understanding of what it is. So there's a team. Fidgimoto has a team. I think I'm going to ask Nathan a little bit more about his team. But Nathan is the creative director. There's a mechanical engineer named Mohammed, and Joaquin, I hope I said that correctly, is the industrial designer. So this is serious people with serious jobs making really, really beautiful products, executive level products. So I think that it's an extreme honor. I'm really, really, really grateful for the opportunity to be able to spend some time with this and create a beautiful cinematic Spectrum Boy review for this piece in the style that I normally would. This is just the unboxing. My first initial reactions, and so far, I'm loving this. So their team spent 18 months of work and over 100 prototypes to create this. That tells me that this wasn't rushed. It was finally crafted into existence. And even without fully exploring this yet, I'm going to spend a lot of time with it in the coming days. This feels like a really successful piece. It's really beautiful. I'll spend more time with it, explore it properly, and I'll definitely be making that Spectrum Boy treatment cinematic review that I do once I get to really understand it, understand the essence of it. I really like that. Really, really do like that. For now, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Fidgimoto, for trusting me with this. And thank you for being here to experience this with me. And I look forward to sharing that full review with you soon. So keep your eyes out. And I will get that to you as soon as I feel like I fully understand this and have grappled with it and have an idea for crafting my content piece around it. So, Fidgimoto Vortex, a beautiful, beautiful sculpture, a work of art, and an executive fidget experience.